Hey guys, storing and organizing children's books can get overwhelming. So if you're looking for some motivation and ideas, stay tuned. Bonus, I'm also going to give you a quick tour of book organization systems of some very awesome Montessori moms. Now, before you start any kind of organization, the first thing that you might want to do is purge. So decide which books you want to keep, which books you want to donate, which books you want to sell, and take it from there. Next, you'll also need to figure out whether you want your child to have access to all the books at one go or you want to rotate it. Now, when Ritvik was younger, what worked for us was to give him access to just few books at a time. But now at 3, I have few reading nooks for him at different places of our home where he can pick and choose his books in a way that they can easily go back from where they were taken. After that, you will also need to figure out if you want to organize the books by categories. Very frankly, this didn't work for us. So now I simply store the books by its sizes. So basically all the big board books together, paperbacks together, so on and so forth. Coming back to storage of books, I love to use bins like these which you can get from Dollar Tree or your local shops, and this is an absolute great way to snugly fit in your books. Again, if you want, you can categorize the books to say fiction, non-fiction, or any other categories that you wish to allocate. And now for a golden thumb rule that I love to follow with my book organization system is that once you're done putting the books in a bin or a box, you should be able to smoothly run your fingers through it to pick and choose a book. So basically, leave some breather space in there. For paperbacks, I love to use these kind of file holders. These are compartmentalized, they are sturdy, and you can store so many books in them in a totally non-cluttered way. Plus, it's a great space saver. Again, when I'm done putting the books, I love to see if I can run my fingers through it and easily pick and choose a book just to make sure that I'm not overcrowding the space. Okay, now just to give you guys a glimpse of how I've stored most of my son's books is basically in this cupboard. So on the top shelf here are some of his board books and most of his paperbacks kept in the file holder, and down below are books kept in 2 of the bins plus some other board books. And now for our bedtime books, I love to use this magazine / a newspaper holder that I got from a local shop, and this is kept in our bedroom, and we love to grab a book from here either for our quiet time or during our bedtime. Again, I like to keep some amount of breather space in here so it's easy for my son to grab a book and keep it back. Our main reading shelf is again sleek, so it does not occupy too much of space in our house. I generally keep it next to our Montessori shelf, and again it's at my child's level so he can pick and choose what he wants. I also like to rotate books here as and when required. Okay, and now for some Montessori inspiration. I love how Elaine from plantingpeace.com has set up a mindful learning nook for her 4-year-old son. She has a lovely space in her home allocated to mindful learning environment through some beautiful art, music, and good literature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link her blog post down below so you can read up more on that. I also absolutely love the way Matt from Child-Led Life has set up a beautiful reading corner in her homeschooling room. She has very cleverly used an old TV stand to create a bookshelf. Now talk about doing awesome things on a budget. I also love the fact that she has used a lovely cane basket to store some of her books, and the plant on the top of the table just makes the whole space look so inviting and beautiful. Her blog post will also be in the description box below in case you want to read up more on it. And lastly, Christina from Montessori Incasa shows a delightfully inviting home space where she has mounted a bookshelf at a low level on the wall, and this is just perfect for younger toddlers where they can, even if they are not walking, they can crawl and choose a book which they want to read. I'm going to link her blog post in the description box below so you can read more about it. Alright, so that's that. I don't want to make this video too long, but I hope you found it useful. Let me know if you'd like me to do more such organizational videos. I would also love to hear from you guys how you store and organize your children's books, so feel free to post a picture of it on my Facebook page. If you're a first timer here, I would love to have you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys around. Until then, bye.